Well, you know, we got a veterinarian. And
let somebody that eats vegetables?
Yeah, he won't eat meat.
No. And what that gentleman does is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he is your veterinarian. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturday, he's a MD.
Well, for heaven's sake.
Mother duck.
What's he do on Sunday?
That's the day of rest.
Oh, like the Sabbath?
Who?
The Lord's Day?
Sort of, but it comes to spinning lights, and then you're under them, you know, under rest.
Yeah.
You know? But you get some rest.
I'm not familiar about this. What'd you call it again?
It's the Lord's Day. Sunday is
Well, I figured
the Lord's Day. People go and praise be and amen. And
well, I told
like
you about my little brother putting the foil paper on his arm.
Yeah.
Well, the doc rents him every Sunday so he could watch football.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So he sits there and he goes over there, and I reckon he's over there probably, heck, I don't rightly know, maybe 4.5, 5 hours.
Well.
And he sits there and he comes back and the damn arm is so tired. He can't hold it up, you know.
I can understand that.
Yeah. So he does that for
Ray's arm's going to get a little tired there.
Oh, he just wants one of them bugs. That's when he's going to eat a bug.
You see one?
Yeah, I see one. Just don't smash him hard because he doesn't want to see him make a mess.
Get all the juice out.
Yeah, no, see there.
Get all the juice.
He likes them crunchy.
Yeah.
You eat your bugs crunchy, Curly, or
not? I don't eat bugs. I did when I was doing some shine that one time. I ate some.
Would y'all share with your vast audience of what kind of bugs you ate?
I really don't know. I was on that shine, and like I said, I was seeing flying squirrels and shit like. Well, I'm sorry.
There you
I'm
go
sorry.
again.
I cursed.
And you're gonna really mess up.
Yeah, man.
You
R-rated.
Oh.
Well, I hate to say if you uttered what if you said fuck?
Oh, there you
go. Damn.
Now you know that the authorities will come. I hope it's not the feds that beat. I told you they beat on him, didn't they? Well, they could come over and beat on you.
Well,
them feds.
I wouldn't want that to happen, all right.
No. And I guess, well, you don't want to be like, like Do-Ray over there.
No.
You got yourself that mass followings and everything like that. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to let you have one night free in my bed and breakfast.
Well, I appreciate that. What's your name?
Eskel.
I appreciate that, Eskel, and I will take you up on that particular offer right there. I'd be right grateful to spend the night near me. What's it called?
My 1968 Chevrolet Impala.
I would.
Don't eat the taters. Don't eat them taters, though.
No,
he just
I ain't gonna eat no taters.
Yeah, we just done that. But anyway, that would be a good thing. And then, if it's okay with you, I would like to start what do you call it, like a contest. And the winner would get, I can't go to the top floor of the outhouse, but I'll go to the basement. And that would be free for one night also to your lucky listener.
That one sounds like a real good offer for my viewing the audience I'm sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. Though.
Well, do you have, who's that? Is that the federal?
That's another squirrel. That's a driving squirrel right there.
That's police.
Is that the police right there?
Yeah, it is.
Now, how do you know that they don't have? Now, they used to spell something on the side of their vehicle. I don't know what it's spelled.
Polish. Polish.
Polish? Okay. Well, polish it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this individual polish?
See?
Oh.
It's a squirrel. Well, anyway, I got squirrels on my brain there because they're all over the place there.
Well, I'm sorry you
mischief.
got squirrels on the brain.
Yeah.
Now, you could come Tuesdays and Thursdays and visit our doctor, and he would take care of that getting them off your brain.
Yeah.
You probably have surgery or something.
Well, yeah. Squirrels.
Yes.
Anyway, I know the people out there in our viewing audience. I know they got squirrel problems too. They're all. What's going on there, Ray?
I'm waving at the people.
I say,
That's them in that box right there. How you get them in that box?
yeah, they're in that box there.
They must be little bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray, you got that good eyesight. Do you got that? What do they call that vision? That's got some numbers on it. I don't rightly call it.
Number.
Yeah.
Vision,
Well, whatever, Ray, you got that good vision. You ought to see him. I told you he got beat up.
Yes, you have mentioned that a few times.
That's why sometimes Ray just kind of goes off on that, and you can't help it.
I know.
Yeah, okay. And that's way too bad, because he used to be pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that.
What's that, Chris?
Him, being perfectly normal.
Well, I didn't say perfectly
Well,
normal, but he was normal, pretty good. And he was just going to get out of the second grade, so that made him around 19 when this happened.
Yeah. You're bound to have that.
Yeah. Now, I don't know. We talked about that confection, that whole confection up there that Farmer Fudd's got. And anyway, I told you he's got five pigs. I don't know why an individual got to have 5 pigs. You, Curly?
Well, probably because he wants 5 pigs.
You gotta make 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know about that either. I mean, if we had 1 pig, you could eat on that pig for a long time. But he got 5. Oh, okay.
Well, my mama used to tell me you can't have enough pigs.
Your mama said that?
My mama, Mrs. Tubbs, they called her Mrs. Tubbs, told me you can't have enough pigs.
She must have been a brilliant lady, Curly. Was she that?
She called them hogs, not pigs, but they're basically the same thing. Hogs.
Wait, I did not know that.
Yeah. But yeah, she was pretty smart. That's how I got my, smarts. That's how I got to be this way. I inherited some of that smartness. And,
From the hogs?
no, from my mama.
Now you're making sense. Before I thought, now how could Curly get the smarts from the hogs?
Well, I got some from them too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They aren't as dumb animals as people think they is.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's a wonderful thing that you have that.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, and I know our audience appreciates your compliments.
I tried to be that. I talked to the. Do you go to the parsonage on the Sundays?
Parsonage.
Yeah, that's right. That's the building. Well, Ray goes there all the time.
Does he?
Well, yeah. Well, he's got his girlfriend.
Yeah, I like their music.
He got that
Parsonage
girlfriend called
family.
Peg because she got the one peg
I like
leg.
that music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she works at. Where does Peg work at the where? IHOP.
I see.
One-legged peg.
That's that pancake place.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you something right now. We went there for prom. It was wonderful. Yeah.
Well, how come you didn't go to Stumpy Pete's House of Ham?
Well, there's a good explanation. That the place was mobbed. There was 4 people in there eating, and the place that I wanted was already taken. So everybody said, "Well, let's go with Peg to IHOP's," and that's where we went down and ate something.
Well, when's the last time you you be in the Stumpy Pete's place? When's the last time you was in there?
Would you repeat the question again? I kind
Well,
Mary Jean's wedding. You was to Mary Jean's wedding.
Which that was a nice wedding too.
Well, what I'm getting at is Stumpy Pete has expanded his place.
Oh.
He's now got tables and chairs, and he's got some booths, and he's got a trough. If he fills it up with beans and ham.
Right downtown.
If you want to eat like the animals do, you can eat out of the trough.
So
That's what I do.
you go to this restaurant,
Stumpy Pete's.
and you can do all that.
Yes.
They fix that right up.
Now, could I ask you a question, Cody? Because you probably ate there numerous times.
Yes, I have.
Oh, is it very expensive?
No.
Easy do, Ray. You'll be okay in a minute.
He's got a bottom of the line prices. Very
Now,
affordable.
don't be throwing that big education into my face by using them fancy words, buddy, because that doesn't set well with me at all.
He's cheap.
I like that. I can understand that really clear.
It's cheap.
Cheap. Now, do Ray, when we go there again, we're going to eat cheap.
Do I have to keep my pants on?
No.
Okay.
Well, I would suggest you keep them on. They're Stumpy Pete's a little.
No.
Get after me, huh?
I told you he got beat up.
Yeah.
Okay. I was smart. And he bobbed in the water for 45 minutes.
No telling.
He was a pretty blue when we pulled him out of there, so he was doing okay, but
No account.
there you go. It's never been the same. No. I'm thinking about making Ray my night watchman at my bed and breakfast, because you can't be too safe. Make sure that the guests are protected.
Terrorists.
Yeah,
Terrorists.
that would drive a few people away. I would imagine they probably wouldn't want to come too close. They see old Ray doing what he does. I don't know what he do, but he does something over there.
Well, he's got
Terrorists
his
out. They're terrorists bad.
You hear
They're
me?
bad.
Yeah.
He's got his drill and his fly swatter. What more do you want?
See, that would drive a few people away.
Well, I'm here to tell you you're right as rain.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
You bring that electric drill in there.
See that? He watches that. He watches a lot of cartoons, so he knows how to do that stuff.
That's
See, and he practices very hard with that, and he's really a pretty good shooter with his drill. He could probably drop something maybe at least 2 foot from him.
well.
He's got good eyes. He could have beat. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that, Ray. You're doing really good.
Gotta chase them out. Kick them out. Keep them out.
You got to take them out and keep them out. You're doing pretty good at that, from what I hear. And the people out there and public access TV land.
I couldn't ask for a better thing.
Yeah, that's
Thank you so very much. And I could really say, Curly, that this has been an eye-opening experiment for me.
Yeah, glad to hear that. Well, Ray's glad to hear that too. You can tell.
Stomach opening
Yeah.
experience.
See, there you go.
Eyes and stomach, so you halfway there.
Yeah.
And look what he's done to you. He's killed all them bugs and ate them all up and stuff. He probably won't eat a supper tonight because he's full.
Yeah.
He's been snacking all day. You watching that?
Well, there you go, right there.
Now, I tell you what, he gets around one of those fresh cow chips. Oh, he can knock down some flies. He does.
Can't get away from me.
No, look at that work with that. You don't see fly swatting people like that too much, do you?
No, you don't.
Magic's water.
That's a special treat for my audience right
Down from the
there.
holler, it's a magic.
I'm glad you boys stopped by here.
Well, I thank you for inviting us so very much. It's been an eye-opening experience.
I don't like doing the show by myself all the time. It's nice to have other good old boys come in.
Yeah.
And-
Now, when you and Mama take a bath, you still share the same tub?
No.
No.
That's blasphemous.
That's what's there?
Blasphemous.
Got a hair.
Blasphemous.
Yeah, that's
Well, no, I
that's
don't
not
want
the way of the Lord right there. That's some other kind of thing.
Well, I'm telling you right now. Well, I know that she kind of scoots in the grass and stuff.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
So that's probably why you don't want to take a bath with her then,
Well,
she scoots.
It's got nothing to do with her scooting in the grass there.
You're a lot more worldly than I am on that particular subject, and I really don't know what it is that you're getting at. But I will tell you what I would do. I'm going to ask the partridge guy Sunday about that they're taking a bath, and he will tell me what it means.
Okay, I'll have you on again sometime, and you report that back to me.
I would yeah.
People out there in the audience would like to know some information on that there. Okay, with that, I think we'll wrap up the show. How's that? Do-Ray?
That's okay. Did you soil yourself, Do-Ray?
Doggone it again.
I think he got beat up.
Yeah.
I think he's got stained pants. I think he done soiled himself.
It looks like the end.
You better get him cleaned up a bit there.
Well, we're gonna go down the crack now, and he could jump in that hole and see if he could get it cleaned up a little
We'll have to
bit.
go over to toilet paper, after that. Clean them up.
That's okay, Do-Ray. Remember, Curly's gonna read you Little Red Riding
Yes,
Hood
I
tonight.
am.
So
Yeah.
you'll be happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, it was an honor and a privilege meeting up with you after all the years at the filling station, listening to you and calling that number with the dime, And that reminds me, is there any way that you could pay me back for the dimes that we put into the telephone box?
I don't have that kind of money, but if I did, I certainly would pay you back. Anyway, you
Got any
the same-
marbles?
Huh?
Marbles. You can pay us in marbles.
Yeah, marbles.
We don't want
Anyway,
them money balls.
yeah, marbles and money. Do-Ray said there. And on behalf of Stumpy Pete's House of Ham, till you dig on swine, if you dig on swine, try some of mine. Stumpy Pete.
Well, that was good.
There we go.
Oh,
We're done, people. The Curly Tubbs Show was brought to you by Squirrely Bait Cereal, Rutland Keck Spacklin Compound, Weed Killer number 125, Kendall's Cream of Weasel Soup, Curly's Star Polish, and Stumpy Pete's House of Ham.